Pisces, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early November 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we can dip our toes in energy and see what's going on for the lovely Pisceans. Let's go, my gods. Talk to me. What do we got? Okay, and I hope everything is fabulous and fine for you, my friends. And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you queen in on, which is always very interesting. Let's get it going here. What's up with Pisces, please? And having some pretty interesting readings for you in recent weeks. Hey, they're the Little Mermaid once again. So she's been showing up in so many different readings. So we're just going to keep rolling with it, Pisces. This is a good watery type of energy that could fit for your sign. But interesting archetypes here. We'll get into it. Before we do, though, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the November subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. Into the reading, enough of the promo. So whenever I get this card, I say it to every sign. I think she showed up for like 3 or 4 different signs this week, but we've all seen the movie, right? We know about the tale of the Little Mermaid, the journey that she goes on. But looking at the imagery of this card, she's surrounded by that beauty, right? That beautiful nature under the sea, under the sea. Sometimes it's better down where it's, all right, I'm not even going to go there. But notice that her head is in the clouds, right? So when I see this, I do think of someone who's possibly thinking quite a bit. Your mind could be going a lot. This is a very Piscean type of energy, to be super imaginative and creative. But this card to me is more about the future focus, looking down the horizon, like what's to come. Although this mermaid is surrounded by much beauty, she's thinking about the end goal and where she wants to go and where she wants to be. So just know, like, you might need some sort of outlet for your creativity, or your head just might be in the clouds in the coming days and weeks. Let's get into tarot. As I always say, that doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote. I'm going to get you 3 in the upright, then we'll get the intuitive, juicy stuff. So let's shuffle it up one time for Pisces, please. My gods, talk to me. What's going on for my friends? So, last week's reading, it was titled Karma Gets Served. Now, I like to keep the titles as simple as possible, straightforward, like 3-4 words max. But I was picking up tons of karmic energy in the Pisces reading last week. Usually those energies do stick around from time to time. It's very slow moving and meticulous. So it was either somebody catching a dose of karmic retribution or maybe spirit raining in some karmic rewards, right? Or some of you could just be shifting into a new cycle of life. But we're going to keep moving here. Let's see what we got. As you know, energy is very fluid. It's never set in stone. So only take this how it hits for you, of course. Because we could be looking at your energy. We could be looking at someone around you. Tons of Pisces out there. Here's the future focus showing up once again. So we have a double dose of that with the 3 of Wands. That it could be somebody in a holding posture. It's very like somebody manifesting. But once again, looking towards the future. Okay, maybe some of you are excited about what's coming down the pipeline, hopefully, right? So we have the Knight of Wands in position number 2, so much fire here, Pisces, which could be very good, but there could be cautions to be had. Let's get one more. What do we got for Pisces? 8 of Cups, common card. Been seeing it for water signs like crazy. Big action, big movement. So I just want to point this out real quick, Pisces, before we progress with the whole reading. We have a card that is very stationary right in the beginning, then into double action. So there could be something or various things picking up a lot of steam in this time, like a snowball effect, like something that starts slow, ends fast. In the beginning, let's get these classical meanings out of the way before we get the juicy stuff. The 3 of Wands. Now, classically, this card could represent distance, it could represent travel, it could represent planning and strategy, similar to the 2 of Wands in that way. To me, this represents somebody who could be in a holding pattern, like waiting. So there could be something you're waiting on, or somebody could be waiting on something from you. Big card of manifesting, big card of creation. This card also tells us that what we've created could be just within grasp. So like if you feel like you're not getting proper results, this could be spirit saying like, hey, it's right there, it's coming down the pipeline. It might not be there quite yet. So we really want to see what this is about. There's a lot of themes here. Big fire in the front end. Okay, so, and just with what I was saying about how this energy is moving, It's like the fire sparks, ignites, and it just keeps pushing and pushing. So big action is showing up. Now, in the center, we have the Knight of Wands. This could represent a person. Okay, this could represent a fire sign in your life. So think Aries, Leo, Sag. This could represent someone who is like in the limelight, the life of the party. It's a party animal type of energy too. Like, so somebody who's out there socializing and stuff like that. But when I see the Knight of Wands, I think of forward momentum, forward progress, and movement. Okay, that's a big thing here. So we have a lot of cards that are representative of moving into the future and action. Okay, big fiery energy. Yes, this can be combative sometimes. So with the Knight of Wands, it can represent a little bit of a warning, but it is fiery. It could be explosive, which could be motivation or it could be conflict based. We really need to clarify it. But moving to the very back end, we have an intriguing card to cap off the main part of the spread. We have the Eight of Cups. Now, this card does get a bit of a bad rap in the tarot community. A lot of people just see this as a card of somebody just walking away from something or abandoning. I don't necessarily see it like that. To me, this is just action in one way or another, either moving towards something or away from something. Yes, the person's walking away from the cups, but I try to think of the big picture of this card. But for a portion of you, maybe there is something either about yourself or a situation you're in, or just something's not sitting right with you and you're like, yeah, I think I'm going to pass on that, or I'm going to move on from this. That could absolutely be it. But with the way the energy is flowing, like starting from a stop and then picking up speed, big action, all the fire, like there could be something snowballing to some sort of big conclusion. So with all that being said, Pisces, let's dive deeper. We're going to jump in and clarify. Okay, so let's get a good shuffle here for my Pisces people. Please, my gods, talk to me. What's going on for my friends? And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's see what's up with that Three of Wands. And Pisces, if you read tarot cards yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to the Piscean people out there, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind. All right, Three of Wands. Let's see what this is about. Please. There's the Three of Wands here. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, very indecisive. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse, very indecisive. This is somebody that doesn't even know what they want. All right, this is somebody who, like, very intriguing that we got this going on, and I don't necessarily feel like this is like your energy, Pisces. Like, you might be dealing with somebody that, like, they really don't know what they want to do or what makes them happy. This is somebody that could be extremely confused. I'm picturing somebody walking through a forest without a guide type of energy, like somebody who's just like figuring it out as they go along. So do with that what you will. But the Seven of Cups underneath the Three of Wands, I don't necessarily feel like it's a lack of options. I mean, that could be it if we're looking at the classical meanings, but this is somebody that needs some guidance. This is somebody that needs some assistance. This is somebody that's confused and indecisive when I see this energy. So do with that what you will. Doesn't have to be you. If you are going through decisions or choices and you're thinking, should I do this? Should I do that? This could represent you for sure. But we're going to see how the rest of this goes, because like I said, we're starting at a stop, but action picks up, or business is about to pick up. So let's keep moving here. Maybe this is someone who started indecisive, but we're going to see what's up with that Knight of Wands. Hopefully you're not going through any like feelings of confusion or anything like that. Let's see what's up with that. Why is this Knight of Wands here? I don't want to get too stuck up on any of the energies, you know? But if you want to look into them further, please feel free, go ahead. Okay. Yeah, we have the Three of Swords in reverse underneath this Knight of Wands. This is extremely fiery. I get somebody possibly using pain as a motivator, or somebody like stressing, running away from issues as well. So Pisces, do with that what you will. I mean, we're picking up some things that I wasn't quite expecting in this reading, right? Because the Three of Swords, even in reverse, it represents some sort of pain, right? It represents somebody who's dealing with things. And when we mix the elementals, the fire and the air, yeah, this is somebody who is either suppressing or running away from something, okay? I want to see how the rest of this plays out. Or for some of you, this could be representing you using past pain, past experience as fuel to push you forward. So Spirit might be asking you to do that. If we were to take the most optimistic message out of this could be Spirit asking you to like use your past issues to help push you forward. For some of you, maybe it's a fire sign that is on a healing journey of some sort. That could absolutely be it. Like if you have links to a fire sign, like they might have some demons within them that need to be worked through. So we're going to move over to the Eight of Cups. I don't want to get too stuck up there. And then we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow. I mean, business and action are still picking up. Let's see what's up with that. 8. Thank you. Okay. We have the Four of Swords in the upright underneath this Eight of Cups. This is somebody who is extremely stop and go, right? This is somebody, the confusion, all right? It's showing up once again. So the Four of Swords is usually somebody that needs a rest, needs a break, needs to think about something. But we go from the action to the stop. Action, stop, hot, cold, stop, go. That's what I'm picking up here on the back end. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I move forward? Should I, like, what's better? Is the grass greener on the other side, or am I in the best situation possible? And I will say this, Pisces, when I combine all the stuff from the beginning and the stuff on the back end, I'm picking up confusion. And if that's not you, there might be somebody you're linked to that is extremely baffled or confused or might need help and assistance here. That's just what I'm feeling, all right? Now, maybe this is somebody who's going to stop running from something. Maybe this is somebody who's like, you know what? I'm going to stay put now. I'm going to stand firm. I'm going to be stubborn. That could possibly be it. But let's go through and do a quick recap, because I don't even know how I'm even going to title this video, because we have a lot of confusion going on. All right. So let's go through, and then we'll get into the shadow after that. If you kindly look in the box, position number 1, we have the Three of Wands with the Seven of Cups in reverse. Like I was saying, it felt like somebody walking through the forest without a map or a guide, picking up confusion or indecisiveness. Okay, not saying it's you, but it could be someone that you're linked with that could be extremely confused, right? Moving to the center, we have the Knight of Wands with the Three of Swords in reverse. And I'm getting somebody possibly either suppressing or running away from pain. But another thing, this could be Spirit telling you to use your past experience and your past pain to propel you forward. That could absolutely be it. If you're connected to a fire sign, there is something they're working on within themselves, even if they're not sharing it. On the back end, we have the Eight of Cups with the Four of Swords. Extremely stop and go. Should I stay? Should I go? This, that, like, is the grass greener on the other side, or am I happier here? Like, there's a lot of confusion here. So I'm just going to say that, like, regardless of what, like, the main title of this reading is, like, the overarching feeling I'm picking up in this spread is, like, there's some bafflement, there's confusion, there's indecisiveness. Okay, so if you need help in the coming days and weeks, don't feel bad about asking those around you or your support structure. Please take a screenshot. I'm going to get you one shadow card here. I hope that reading made sense to you, Pisces. Because, like, I'm a Pisces rising. I share that almost every week. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out throughout the week. Maybe I'll give somebody guidance. That could absolutely be it. But let's go through this. Get you one shadow card. Maybe it'll link into the reading here. And I love ending off every reading with this shadow. Thank you. Okay, we have the Justice card. The karmic energy that was showing up last week is persisting once again. So this could represent a Libra when we have Justice in the shadows. So hopefully you're not having issues with a Libra here. But it's the card of karmic cycles, right? Learning karmic lessons. So I feel like a big thing here in the shadows with Justice is Spirit asking you to learn from mistakes. I would say in this time, beware of signing contracts. I would beware of long-term commitments of any kind, especially with the confusion we were having in the spread itself, specifically legal things with Justice. Watch out for these. Now's not the best time, like similar to like when they say don't sign contracts during Mercury retrograde. This is kind of a similar feeling I'm picking up. But a lot of you need to know that Spirit is watching and they don't want you repeating past cycles, repeating past mistakes, all right? Learn those lessons and use them. So Pisces, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the November subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the October subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced the day after Halloween, November 1st. But for November, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Vice Versa Tarot once again. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things. As always, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments, what are you most grateful for? 'Tis the season, am I right, my friends? That's all you need to do to enter. And at the end of November, I'll announce the winners in my community tab. My friends, as always, much love, and I'll see you next time.